Hello everyone and welcome back to CitiesXL and welcome back to New Coast City. And the frame rate again. And yeah, welcome to another episode of filling space that is still empty. So yeah, I have just to do a couple of things that are left to do, so I have nothing specially planned for this episode. I just want to continue over here. I already did a bit before I started this episode, so we can start right with sorry, I'm confused. Right with adding additional parks, decorations here. Then this area is also finished. All right, let's remove these farm roads so we can replace them with decorations as well, so we have something that looks like a pedestrian path. All right, so let's take this one and let's fill this empty space. And as you can see, the terrain situation is pretty interesting here. We have a huge slope between these two areas. But yeah, the good thing is it's still everything works here. I was able to add new houses and pedestrian passes. Oh, there's something left. I think, yeah, that's it. Let's add the decoration here as well. Yes, alright. So, yeah, finally, this is actually the largest district I have to build here. Everything else is almost done. I still have just a few empty spaces here in the main circle, but yeah, there will be not so many additional residential houses, so I think we will not reach 900,000. I think there's not enough space. So, in my personal estimation, and yeah, I'm okay with that, because the goal was not to build a huge city. It was to build a nice looking city, and so I think it's fine. And also how this city developed. Let's add this one over here. But whoa. Now let's let's rebuild the entire farm road, because I don't want to have a curve somewhere. All right. Let's add this park this way, and the pedestrian path, of course. All right, and another texture. No, wait a second. I have to remove this road. All right. Yeah, and now they look the same. All right, so that was that. And here I could add some low density buildings, but no elites, because we have already unemployment. Oops, sorry. So we should add executives, for example. I think, well, this is probably not the best idea. Bad idea? Probably not a bad idea. It's not the best idea. This means something different. Alright, let's build executives' houses along this road. Oh, there is a issue with the terrain, so we should use an avenue to lower the terrain. A bridge, probably. Alright, because the bridge will not snap to the terrain, and instead it will modify the terrain. So now the hill is gone, and we can add again executive small density houses over here. This one, my favorite. Very nice modern one. Oh, this is, I don't know. This is not very beautiful, but however, let's keep it here. Oh, okay, here we have again a bit trouble with the terrain. But now, yeah, in the other direction, you could say, we have a very steep slope. So let's take the bridge again, the bridge tool. Let's add the bridge over here. Oh, to there. So yeah, now everything should be fine. So we are able to add low density houses, of course, again. Right. Maybe this one. Or actually this one. Do we have another nice one with a pool here? Yeah, we have over there. And I think, yeah, I have to use the bridge tool again. Right, so maybe we should simply build a longer bridge to fix the terrain all the way down here, parallel to this road. Ah, sorry. Tends to snap the other building. Whoa. Alright, alright. Let's... Ooh. Think we are good. Think over there the terrain level is okay. Shouldn't be a problem anymore. Alright. And let's continue with adding executive buildings. We still could use a lot of them here in the city. Let's check the unemployment. Oh, we have a bit unemployment. So... I should build more offices here. Yeah, let's do this, because this will help us with our unemployment rate of executives. Let's build this office here and that. Maybe we could build 3 of these in one row. Oh, but not here, because there's the area for low density. We could do this over there. And yeah, I simply add pick every single building by or manually, because I want to, yeah, on one hand I want to have a mix of buildings, and then between them I want to have 3 or 4 buildings, or the same buildings, and so I generally have a nice mix of different building types and density types and all this here around this main circle. So that's the reason why I choose every single building by myself, because yeah, like I explained, I could probably use or turn off the individual building. I mean, hello. I mean this button here, and just put down lots, but then I would have no control of the buildings that will grow or would grow here. That's the reason why I don't do this. Of course, of this everything takes longer, but I mean, I have time. All right, so offices over here, probably. Let's add another one over there. The different ones. All right, so now I'd like to fill the rest with residential buildings. As you have seen, skilled workers is frequently needed here in this city. So let's add this one and that one, and maybe this tower here at the corner. All right, and let's continue with the executives, low density buildings. Let's speed up things a bit. Let's hurry. There is the the kidney hobbit home something again. I really don't like that building, but yeah, we'll keep it here in this city. as a negative example. Oh, but not this one again. But actually, it could be also a hobbit home or so. I think even more than the other one. Alright, now it's there, so let's leave it here. And this one. And this one. This is a building I really like. It's beautiful. And what we could add there as well. This one, for example. Alright, and now they are not very well aligned to these office buildings, but yeah, I think this is okay. Alright, so that was this. Let's check. And we still have available jobs for skilled workers. Yeah, let's add more of them. Medium density, of course, and I think there we could build again a group of houses of the same type. I like these ones. They are really they look really modern. I think this fits well into this city here. So yeah, let's continue with these buildings, and I think there's not enough space, so let's remove this office and that office, and I should be faster with this. So we have now enough space for another skilled worker building, and let's build the office building. Actually, this one fits not so well into this situation. It would fit more to a corner, but yeah, finally, I don't want to waste so many time in changing buildings here, because I mean, later you will see the city most of the times from this view or from that view. So I think it's okay if not everything is entirely perfect here in this city. So I can live with this. And the most important thing for me was the layout. So everything else is I don't want to say not so much important, but maybe you know what I mean. I think it is not necessary to put so much time into placing every building or building every house perfectly. Yeah, again, this was not very well explained, but hopefully it was enough so that you know what I mean. I mean, of course I like details in the city, but I think it's not necessary to have everything perfectly detailed in every part of your city. So well, let's build this one. We could build this one as well, and this again. These O-shaped houses. Alright, and this was that area. And let's add pedestrian passes. Ooh. Alright, this should be okay. And I noticed that the game starts to lag a bit since a couple of episodes, as closer as we get to the million. Yeah, like I explained in other episodes, it's still a little issue. It's a lot better than in 2009 after release of the first CitiesXL version. There the situation was really bad. It's a lot better. So you can build huge cities and It's not so laggy, but finally this situation. Let me think about the map size issue of SimCity. I mean, many people are still complaining about the map size of SimCity, and yeah, it is like Maxis post something somewhere, like at their Twitter account or on their blog or Facebook page and whatever, and I think always the first command is we want bigger map. So many people are still complaining about this, but yeah, like I said, as you can see, if I zoom out or switch to this camera angle, the frame rate drops a lot and the situation gets quite laggy. So that make me think that a smaller map size to save some, to save power of your computer is probably not the baddest decision. So of course, I mean, I have fun to have a huge map and not and do not build everywhere a city everywhere on the map. So I like to leave empty spaces and just have the environment. So, or in my case here in this city, I have a huge farming area. So this is actually like pretty much the same like empty space. Or in my other CitiesXL city, waterfront city, I will have a lot of mountains left in the city. I don't want to build any buildings there, so there will be also a lot of empty space. This is of course the benefit of huge maps, so it is not necessary to build a city across your entire map, but there will be always people that want to do this, and then the game is almost unplayable in this situation. I mean, there are cities with more than, or far more than 10 million people. I've seen them in the past. I cannot say where the population record is, but I know that there are cities with more than 10 million people out there, and this is actually quite a lot. But I think then the game is almost not playable. So this is also the reason why I keep my city small, and I think it's more natural to have empty spaces around your city, and this is what I've done here and what I will do in Waterfront City. So yeah, but I think, yeah, so I can now, I think I can understand better why Max has decided not to add two or small maps to the game. Yeah, especially because the glass box engine is far more complex than the simulation in CitiesXL, of course, for example. So it's a lot simpler here. And in SimCity, every single car, for example, is not a animation. It's a real driving car. It's a simulated car. Simulated car. And yeah, this is just one example. And yeah, you know, but this already indicates that the glassbox engine is far more complex than the simulation in CitiesXL or SimCity 4, for example. Alright, and oh yeah, here I made a mistake. I want to add a ramp like this over here. So let's do this. I think I have talked about this exit to the park already in the last episode. Could it be possible? I'm not sure, but probably. The problem is oftentimes I forget what I have said in the last episode. Right, let's remove this park and we should build this here first. This elevated road. I think it's okay if we do it like this. No, because the terrain is not flat, so we should use the bridge tool. Like this. This makes things a bit easier for us. Is it in the middle here? Yeah, I guess it is. Not exactly. Yeah, I think that's okay. And now we're gonna add this ramp first. Alright. Is it too large? Yeah, I think it's probably a bit too large, this one. So let's remove this and that. And now things will be difficult because I need to use the bridge 2 first to lower the level of the road. And this will... Whoa, 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 whoa. This will not work very well because of the changes in the terrain. And then I think... Yeah, we are good. We are good. And I should do this here on this side as well. Lower the level of the terrain over here. This is not very nice. I have the feeling I messed the road thing a bit up here. Hello? Alright. There we go. This is okayish. And now I should build a intersection over here with the bridge tool. Yeah, let's lower the terrain on this side a bit. And let's put this thing with this angle. And also on this side. And then I think we are good here and with this ramp almost. Hello, alright. So let's remove this. And probably we can build a connection like this. And the angle is too steep. Damn it. Yeah, I have to rebuild this and that, and probably we should build, damn it, this one first. And let's see. Yeah, now it should work. Alright. Alright, yeah. Building this road first works a lot better. And now we can add decorations. Again, I used this one. Alright, and let's build a park down here. So we could start with a little plaza over here. Or we should... Yeah, we should at first flatten the terrain a bit. So let's add these park decorations because it will modify the terrain. That would help us. And let's build the pedestrian path that will go through this park area first. Alright. Probably something like this. And then this could be connected over here, for example. And then continue over there. And would end here. Alright, and like I said, here we could build some kind of small plaza. Here we could build a larger plaza. But not curved road, please. Or something like this. Yeah, this is pretty nice. And finally a plaza over here where the pedestrian path ends. So let's remove this. Let's add the parks first. All right. There we go. And yeah, let's add yeah, the plazas first. I think that's probably the best idea. Like this, and let's build the pedestrian passes. There we go. And this and that. And what texture I used? I think this one. Yes, I did. So, got this plaza and that plaza. There we go. All right, this area is finished, and now we have a population of 800,000. We have a population of 873,000. So maybe we are able to reach 900,000, but definitely not the million. That will not work. And oh, here's the decoration left. At first, we should build a road parallel to this. These houses, and then I think we're done with this episode. We have done enough things, filled enough empty spaces with nice nice residential buildings. So we can continue on the next episode with something else. Maybe we should continue at the main circle or so. I think actually this is also the last area that is left with empty spaces, and I think then we are finished with this city, which is pretty cool. I mean, I work on this since the release of CitiesXL in 2009, so for 4 years or so. This is a lot of time, and yeah, of course I had a couple of breaks of CitiesXL, so I was not working on this continuously the last 4 years. I had a break of 2 years from CitiesXL, around 2 years or so. So I'm working on this for 2 years, but I think this is still a lot of time. And yeah, but finally, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.